good. Maybe I should get to the good morning, Puerto Vallarta. Good morning, Bahia de Banderas. Good morning, everybody. And welcome once again to PVRN Puerto Vallarta right now. So happy to have you checking in this morning. We had Melissa bright and early here. Let's make sure we give her a good morning. As a matter of fact, maybe we change it from good mornings today to something new. How about now? I don't have the right sound effect for this, but let's go with this one. Good morning / goal. Good morning, Laura. You get a goal. Good morning, John, with the Coffee Cam, of course. I see a lot of go Mexico. Let's go. Go. And maybe a little bit of, yeah, Mexico. Good morning, Adam. Good morning. How are you? There's a good morning for you. Welcome to the show. We'll let everybody get in here and join in the fun, and hopefully welcome back to all the return viewers. I really appreciate it. If you're a new viewer, welcome to the show. You'll get the gist of it pretty quick, but as always, you are here with Puerto Vallarta right now. It is 10:01 a.m. You can always tell I'm excited when I don't get that out right at 10 a.m. And it's a beautiful day in Puerto Vallarta. I'll show you a photo in just a second, but it is finally here. It is June 11th, the opening of World Cup. I feel like the country of Mexico, USA, Canada, and the world has just been on edge waiting for this. I mean, we can't get enough of that. Yeah, there it is, John. I hear you. So yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, today is going to obviously be a World Cup heavy centric news day, but we've been waiting for this a long time. I've got some good news. I've got some not so good news, but overall ready for a super happy day with lots of goals, of course. Yes. And I don't own, this is terrible. I don't own a football / soccer jersey, unfortunately. So I had to bust out the closest thing I got, which is going to be my Charles Godzilla jersey. If you've seen this before, there it is. So we're going minor league baseball, but it's all in the spirit of soccer / football. John is very excited, I can tell. The only thing that makes him more excited is the Coffee Cam. All right, then, what are we going to chat about today? So let's have a look-see here. I need to remember my biggest note is don't talk too fast. It's such an exciting day. I feel like I'm going to be on rapid fire, so we'll try to keep me under control if possible. So, yeah, so if you're returning and you didn't catch the show yesterday for some reason, then you missed the big news about the show name change. So I'll remind you one more time. It's just about the same. It's still PVRN, but it's Puerto Vallarta right now. Something that was mentioned to me a few months ago. And as we got further away from 222, we felt like that would fit the vibe just a little bit better. Thank you for the Crocs, John. Appreciate that. John is definitely excited about World Cup. He is all over the chat. I love it, man. I love it. All right, let's take a look outside. Better late than never. Let's take a beautiful day. So Laura's been really good at saying, yo, Brent, get out there. The clouds are so beautiful on the mountains. You need to check it out. And they really are. I mean, check out this view. I mean, just creeping over the mountains, and you would almost guess that was snow if it wasn't. But obviously, it is clearly not snow, but it has cooled off a little bit of late. Yo, good morning, Slide. Good to see you. I'll give you a good morning, and I'll give you a goal to go with it. I'm having too much fun. Hey, from Alberta. Welcome to the show. VJ Tel X. I don't know if I've seen you here before, so I'll give you an extra good morning and welcome to the show. But that reminds me, if you haven't been on the show before and this is your first time, welcome. You'll get the vibe of the show pretty soon. But take a second, hit the little bell. Oh, it's Monica and Dan. I know you. But it's a good chance to remind me anyways that it's a good time to hit the subscribe button at the bottom. Go ahead and hit notifications all so you always know when the show is coming on and you don't miss a day of the news. So you'll notice a few small changes here and there on the show. I am definitely going to mention the new item, which is viewer mail. If you got something you want to say, if you want to send me a note, if you got a comment or a news story, just something you want to chat about, or just give a shout out to your family or friends around the world back in Puerto Vallarta, just shoot me a note. You can hit me up at my email address, pvrnmx@gmail.com. I will 100% read it. And if you want to, I'll even read it on air if it makes sense for the show for sure. So I can't wait for that. I love the viewer mail and I love hearing from you all as well. All right. Jumping into it. What else? What else? Oh, yeah, event reminder. So, hey, do not forget, this is my very first collaboration between Gen Expats PV and this show. Let me show you a little bit bigger screen here. So this is a meet and greet for all my viewers and listeners out there. If you are in the Puerto Vallarta area on June 13th at 5 p.m., come and support local businesses in the first of our weekly meetups. It's a great way to kind of meet the Gen Expat crew, get to chat with me if you haven't met me before, but mostly it's a really great way to support local businesses. And this is just 1 week of many. I've got a great committee out there putting these things together. So again, this is a great way to come out, get to chat with me, talk about the news, talk about the show, give me feedback, or just say hi. Let's have a beer together. It'll be fun, or whatever you drink. So I'd appreciate it. All right. Hey, I see you, Dan. Boom. Good morning. Got both y'all on. That's awesome. All right. What else we got? Is that clearing my throat? Oh, you know what? That clearing my throat must mean it's time for. You know what it's time for?
Coffee time on PVRN. Hey, clean
Go.
those cups. Let's wake again.
I am not a good dancer. But it's obviously time for the coffee cam. I need a drink, so let's do it. Cheers it with me, y'all, up in Alberta. And of course, around the entire world. Happy to have you here today. All right. There we go. Hey, you'll be there Saturday. Good to see you. Love it. Hey. Good morning to you guys. I love y'all, Simply Living. If you don't know about their YouTube channel, it's freaking awesome. Go check out Simply Living in Mexico. They are a super fun couple and very good personal friends. All right. So we talked about the event. We talked about the meet and greet. I hope to see you all out there, but let's jump into the first news of the day. So this is one I shared yesterday when it came out. Thank you to Bahia de Banderas for posting this story, but I also need to make sure I clarify this. So Bahia de Banderas government, again, that's up in Nayarit, all right? That is not Puerto Vallarta. Let's not get twisted on this in any way, shape, or form. The government announced yesterday that the cancellation was done of its planned public screening for the Mexican national team's debut match against South Africa in the World Cup. The event, which was scheduled to take place at the San Jose del Valle Sports Complex, was called off after local authorities acknowledged they did not have the required license to broadcast it or authorization from FIFA to broadcast a public exhibition of the copyright televised program. I mean, we've been talking about this for a while, but here's what the administration has to say. So, of course, this administration is led by Mayor Hector Santana Garcia, who I think is moving into a new role, so we'll keep an eye on him. But he stated that the decision was made out of respect for the legality and compliance with the current regulations. The event was originally supposed to feature a giant screen, official jersey and ball raffles, food, family activities. Although the mayor previously indicated the municipality would only pay for the logistics and the screen rentals, the sudden realization of the legal liabilities and potential economic sanctions, according to the report from FIFA, ultimately led to the cancellation of that event. Okay, so there you go. So I put that out there yesterday. And again, as with all my news, I'm reading what's coming out locally. And this is one that definitely came out and happened locally. And I was happy to share that in English with everybody. So anyone up there in Bahia doesn't accidentally go out to an event and there's nothing there. But if you are looking for an event, well, this is the story for you. This is the one you want. So I'll make this big for you guys. Let me move over here real quick. Boom. So you can sort of read that. So I took the post that was made by Visit Puerto Vallarta, and I tried to translate it into English, but I'll talk about this for a minute. So realistically, following days of uncertainty, we are now more certain as the construction they announced this morning for the fan zone in Puerto Vallarta, right by the Sheraton, is confirmed open as of 10 this morning. So the door should have just opened. So if anybody is out there, let me put the chat up. You definitely want to let me know that you're out there and what's going on. As a matter of fact, wait a minute. Let me show you. Let me put this up real quick. So this is what it looks like right now, or as of yesterday. So that's what it looks like as of yesterday. So not too bad. So if you're heading out there or you are out there, what I really want to do is I want to hear from y'all. Like, what's it look like? What's it going on? Yeah, yay. I say that too. 100%. I'll clap for that. So Again, the announcement was made through the official social media channels of Puerto Vallarta Tourism Trust and inviting locals and tourists alike to come together and support the Mexican national team in their highly anticipated opening match of the 2026 World Cup against South Africa. The venue is officially located at the State Pensions property on Francisco Medina Asensio Boulevard in the Las Correas neighborhood. Now, let me give you a little bit of context on that. It's situated pretty much right next to the Sheraton Bougainvilleas Hotel. And doors for this event, once again, were scheduled to open this morning at 10 a.m. I'm hoping some of our viewers can check in and send some photos and talk about it. And of course, that is ahead of, I know it's already on your calendars, the 1 p.m. kickoff today. Again, for South Africa versus Mexico, which Mexico should easily win, right? All right. So with that, the venue, it's stated it features public restrooms, paid parking, various food and beverage options, and organizers have specified that outside food and drink are strictly prohibited at the venue. And this venue aims, of course, to provide a safe, family-friendly environment for fans throughout the international tournament. So good news there, PV. Nicely done. And once again, if you're out there, heading out there, let's hear a shout out about it. Maybe people are already like tuning in and getting ready for those opening ceremonies. I mean, it's all pretty exciting. All right, so let's talk, obviously, a little more about World Cup today. So the highly anticipated 2026 FIFA World Cup will officially kick off today, and it's going to have a historic opening ceremony at the Estadio Azteca Stadium in Mexico City. This landmark event makes the iconic stadium the first venue in history to host 3 World Cup opening matches. And according to official schedules released by FIFA, the grand opening ceremony is set to begin today at 11:30 a.m. Central Mexico time, precisely 90 minutes before, once again, that 1 o'clock opening whistle of the tournament. Now, following the star-studded center ceremony, the Mexican national team will face off again at 1. We can't say that enough. And the opening match sets the start of the largest tournament in World Cup history, which is featuring 48 competing nations across 3 host countries, Mexico, the United States, and Canada. Fans can catch the broadcast and musical performance by international stars like Shakira and Burna Boy on major networks, including Televisa, TV Azteca, VIX, and many, many other ways to see the games should you choose to. And of course, if your local bar or restaurant is participating and paid the fees, well, then they will be showing it. All right, let's jump. Let's kind of move into news for a second, but let's do this first. Let's have a sip of coffee together. Let's do a cheers. There you go. Steph and Aiden, big cheers to you guys for joining the show. I haven't seen you guys here in a while, so happy to have you. And now we're going to jump into a little bit of news, and then we're going to jump right back into World Cup. All right. So despite widespread government office closures and suspensions of classes scheduled for today to mark the opening of the World Cup, there's still a hook, banks across Mexico will remain open, as it's reported. The Association of Banks of Mexico confirmed that all branches will operate during their normal business hours, and the organization emphasized that banking services are a high priority and will experience no changes or closures due to the massive sporting event. The confusion regarding bank operations arose after President Sheinbaum announced remote work and office work for the federal employees will be suspended to reduce traffic in Mexico City. And similarly, Jalisco Governor Pablo Lemas issued a state decree canceling school and public administration activities today to also improve mobility. While government workers and students enjoy the day off, the public can rest assured that financial institutions and automated services will be fully functional. Now, let's talk for a second. All right. Canceling classes for school. So I had a long conversation with Jessie Ruiz. I don't think she's on right now. Before we went live on air with CPS News Monday night, and she mentioned that her daughter is off school. And she was kind of like, I mean, I love to have her around, but at the same time, Jessie was like, I was really planning on going to the sports bar to watch the match and, have a couple drinks and eat some food, but now that's changed. So I imagine some of the parents here might not be that happy they've got the kids out today. Other ones might. So if you're a parent and you say, have your kids out of school today, is that a blessing? I mean, if they're watching right now, then just say yes. If they're not, then just be honest. Maybe it's not a blessing. Maybe it is. I don't have kids. You guys do. Let's hear from you in the comments in the chat. I would love to know what you think about that. All right, moving on. We got to talk about, this is actually news that is not World Cup related. Okay. So this one, well, sure, we'll show a picture of outside. It really doesn't fit with it, but that's all right. So we'll turn that off. So the municipality of Puerto Vallarta is moving forward with plans to redo and rehabilitate its network of 4 local weather stations, which are located at the Central Fire Station, Hoyos de Pedregal, Las Palmas, and Boca de Tomaton. All right. So, during a recent session of the Municipal Civil Protection and Firefighters Commissions, officials noted that these stations, which were originally established back in 2021, require repairs due to standard wear and tear. Currently, 2 of the 4 stations are entirely non-operational right now. The weather stations are vital to the local safety as they house rain gauges, thermometers, humidity sensors, and other like anemometers. I don't even know what an anemometer is. Do you all know what that is? I don't know. So they provide data for local scientific council to generate accurate weather forecasts. Now, while the local government intends to repair the damaged components, the equipment provider has recommended a total replacement, warning that quick fixes will only extend the life of the current stations by 1 year. Looking forward, the city does hope to eventually upgrade the network to connect directly to advanced radar systems. So good, we're down by 2, but we still have 2 here, so I think we're going to be okay. I definitely see a Gen X comment. Take your kid to the bar. Yeah, he has been to a lot of Gen X events. Good news is I've never seen him like nuzzle up to the bar with a drink. That's good. I know you Canadians, you can drink up there. I don't know if that's like 3-2 beer or what you guys got up there, but I'm good with that. And that makes me think of a time to cheers. Why don't we cheers to that? I don't think we're really cheering to kids at bars, but we'll just cheer to the World Cup, having fun, being a good community to each other. All that fun stuff. So with that, unless you guys have anything you specifically want to talk about, I don't have much more for today. I really want to let you guys go. Get ready to watch the opening ceremonies, getting ready to watch Shakira, which we talked about yesterday. And like I said, again, the great news is if you're down in Puerto Vallarta or you're willing to go to the Puerto Vallarta area, the fan zone is open. I have not got any reports back on the exact condition, but it is open as of 10 a.m. But again, if you're in Bahia de Banderas and you're planning on going to that fan event, well, please don't go up there as it's canceled as far as I know. Oh, thank you. I like that it translated your word into amino Betty. I don't know why YouTube tries to figure out. It's like a spell check there. There you go. And anemometer. Thank you, John, for saying what that is. I do appreciate it. All right, I'll give you one more chance. If you're new to the show or you haven't been here that often, or you're like, dang it, Brent, like your show comes on and I didn't even get notified, take a minute, click the bell, update your notifications, and notify all. That's the secret sauce. And that's the way you don't miss a show and you know what's going on in the news. And again, I love viewer mail. If you want to shoot me some mail, I would love it. PVRNMX@gmail.com. Love it. And I will get out there, man. I hope to see you guys soon. I'm going to let y'all go. Enjoy the match. Good luck, Mexico, and your match against South Africa. If you're pulling for South Africa, well, good luck, but not as much as for Mexico. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be reporting about a kick-ass Mexico win in their match against South Africa. So once again, let's go. See you all tomorrow.